Good morning, Tracy. This is Mr. Wong speaking. Today is the 17th of April, Friday. Okay, today we'll be going through yesterday's homework, which is page 171 and 172 of Money as well as Running Revision 1. Okay, we'll go through everything, and then after that, today's homework will be just Running Revision 2, not the whole thing, question 1 to 8, page 1 to page 2. This is the one that we gave out just before HBL. It should be inside the one of the clear folders that is inside your file now. Alright, so let's start page 171. We have gone through 1A yesterday, so let's quickly go through 1B and 1C. You realize it's not difficult, it's quite simple, and it's quite fun because you have to guess which watch and which watch will give you the total amount. So let's start with part B. Okay, so Mrs. Lu bought two watches, so same thing, Mrs. Lu bought two watches again, and this time around it costs $88.30. So this is actually the total. Let's write it down. Alright, so she bought two watches. They cost a total of $88.30. So you want to find which two watch did she buy. So let's go back to the prices. Okay, I want $88. So if you see the different combinations here, including D, which is now we know already, D is actually $78.75. Let's write it down. Alright, so we know that this is D already because this is from part A. Okay, so I want something that's $88.30. This is too much to add to anything. This is also too much to add to anything. I now focus on watch A and watch C. So it seems to be like watch A and watch C. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add them together to see if I get $88.30. Okay, so let's start. So let's put watch A here, $47.80. I buy both, so I have to add them up. And then watch C, which is $40.50. Now I add them both up and see if I get $88.30. Okay, for this I'll be using a pencil to write it out. Okay, so it will be go on. Alright, okay. Okay, let's start. $47 decimal sign and 80 cents plus $40.50. Let's see how much do I get. 0 and 0, 0, 8 and 5 is 13. We group the 1 over here. 1 and 7 is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. So yes, I get $88.30. Correct. So I'm going to put the total in my box. $88.30. And since it's the correct combination, this is actually watch A, and the second watch is actually watch C. Okay, so this is quite straightforward. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Mr. Chen bought watch D, which we just found in part A, which is $78.75, and had $10 and had $18.50 left. So this is how much he's left with, and I want to write there. This is the change that you get. For example, you buy something, you give more than the amount that you pay for, you get a change back. Okay, so this is the change. So what they want to know is how much does he have at first. So basically this means basically a total because you are finding at first. This is the amount of money you have at first, is the total amount of money you have. Okay, so what I have actually drawn here is a model. I would like you to draw a model as well. So here you have watch D, and this is your left behind. Okay, so this is the whole you have. Everything is the amount you have at first, and then after that you buy a watch that costs $78.75, and you get $18.50 of change back. Okay, so what happens is you are actually finding everything here. this is your total. Okay, let's do it again. This is your total. Okay, this is what you have at first. Okay, you have this at first, so you buy the watch, which is $78.75. You get $18.50. So if you look at this model, how do we get this question mark? All you need to do is to add the watch and the amount of money left together to find the total. So what you have here will be $78.50 and 75 cents, sorry, added with $18.50, and then that you should get the answer. Okay, so let's work it out. Right, so $78 decimal point and 75 cents plus $18.50 decimal point 50 cents. Find the total. 5 and 0 is 5, 7 and 5 is 12, decimal point and regrouping. 1899 plus 817, grouping 1, 178, 8 plus 1 is 9. So what you have is actually $97.25. Right, so it's quite simple, it's not difficult, quite straightforward, one step word problem for all. Now we go on to the second page. Okay, same thing, I've done part A, so I will now explain part A. Let's go to part B. Okay, what you have here is that I spent a total of $17.40. I actually bought 2 soft toys. Which one did I buy? So there are in total 6 items there on top. I want to find out which 2 will give me $17.40. So I have to look at the different combinations of 2 soft toys and see which one adds up to $17.80. So you have to really like do a bit of trial and error to see. So I'll find something like 16, and I know to get 17 plus it costs $1 plus. No, I don't have anything that's $1 plus. So now I go for maybe a smaller amount, which is the 12.90, and then 12.90 is around $13. So I should look for something that is $4 to get a $17 total amount. So I want to get something $4, look like either a snail or a seahorse. So I just try a teddy bear and a seahorse and see what happens. Okay, so teddy bear would cost me $12.90. Okay, so you have to try the different combinations. Okay, so $12.90 and a seahorse, which is $4.50. Okay, let's see if this combination gives you $17.40. Let's do the working out. Okay, so $12.90 plus $4 decimal point 50 cents. 0 0 0 9 5 is 14. Regrouping 1 1 plus 2 3 3 plus 4 7, and then 1. So all you have here is correct. It is $17.40, which is the correct amount. So this is actually the 2 toys, which is your teddy bear and your seahorse. Okay, quite straightforward. Okay, now the next one is also the same. I want something that is $19.55, around $20. So to find combinations of both. So if I start with the biggest one, to get around $20, I need something that's $4. elephant and seahorse will be too much already, because 16 plus 4 20, and then with the coins left behind you got 20 plus. Maybe I try lion. And try something, and I'm try report snail. Okay, so 15,660 is around $16. This is around $4. Hey, you get something around $20, which is something close to the amount that you want. So let's try lion and snail. So lion, okay, let's see, lion is 1560. So let's put it down here. Lion 1560. Make sure you put in the dollar sign, plus your snail, which is $3.95. And let's see if they give you the answer. Let's add them up. Okay, so I have $15.60 plus $3.95. Work them out. This is 5, 6, 9 is 15. Decimal point, we group the 1. 1, 5 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. And then you get $19.55, correct. So what you have here is actually the two toys will be lion and snail. Alright, so this is the homework for yesterday's money worksheet. Quite simple, it's not difficult. Some of you may ask me, teacher, must I always put the dollar sign every time I do the equation? You'll be strongly encouraged, because they are talking about money, there are units involved. So you can put the dollar, you should put the dollar sign every time you deal with money. However, if you just want to make sure that you don't make careless mistakes, like you don't write the dollar sign like an 8 and it looks like $815, you can actually remove all the dollar sign until the final answer, and then you put in a dollar sign. Remember, put in a dollar sign, because without a dollar sign, in the end, it will minus half mark, because there's no units. Okay, so if you want to, you can, but remember at the final answer, please um write the dollar sign, or you just work everything with the dollar sign. Workings wise, I don't think you need a dollar sign, because you're not going to do anything to the dollar sign. All right, so it's more for the equations than for the working. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to your running revision 1, which was given out, was in week 1, and I haven't gone through in class, so I'll be going through over here. Right, so let's start. Looking at the time, I may not go through everything. We see how it goes. I don't want the video to be too long, so if I can't finish, I'll not finish everything. I'll just leave to the next lesson to finish up the rest. Okay, so this is quite simple. Write 3,419 in words. Always remember, you say out the number, and then you write out what you say, and then you check for the different parts. Okay, so this is 3,419. I'm gonna write it down without the comma yet, because I'm not saying out the comma. So 3,000, I'm not gonna put a comma, but I'm gonna put a space here first. 419. All right, so 3,000, 3,419. This is what I say. Check 3 correct, 1,000 correct. It's 1,000, not thousands. 400, 100 and not hundreds, and 19, not 19. Okay, so how many parts do I have here? I have one part. Use another color. I have two parts, and I have three parts. So three parts, I'll use a comma and a and. So what I'll do over here, okay, so there's three parts, so maybe just write down the three parts first. Okay, there's one part, there's two parts, there's three parts, so I'll use a comma and a and, okay, to connect them. Okay, so this is the answer. So let's go on. The value of the digit 1 is here. Okay, this is digit 1. So the value of digit 1 is actually 10. digit 1 stands for, if you still remember, stands for is the same as value. So the digit 3 stands for 3000. Okay, right. So for those who forgot, stands for means value. So let us write the value down. Okay, stands for how much is it, value all mean the same thing, the number. Alright, so last one, the digit what is in the what place? The digit 0. Digit 0 is in the what place? This is ones, this tens, this is hundreds. So they are asking for place. So make sure you put an S at the back. So hundreds. Okay, so quite simple. So digit 0 is in the hundreds place. Correct. Okay, so the next one. I have 4 cards, digit 7, digit 4, digit 0, digit 9. I want the greatest 4 digit odd. So I want the greatest odd. So let's start and see what numbers do I have to put. Okay, I want to find the greatest odd 4 digit numbers from these 4 digits. So do I start with the greatest or do I start with the odd? Okay, I start with the odd first, and odd means is the ones place value. So out of all these, I know 7 is an odd number, 4 is an even number, 0 is an even number, 9 is an odd number. I want an odd number, so it's either 7 or 9 over here. Now I go to the greatest. Out of all these 4, I want the greatest number, so this must be 9. And if this is 9, this cannot be 9, this can only be 7. So I'm left with 4 and 0. I want the greatest, so it'll be 4 followed by 0. And that's the answer. The answer is 9407. Right. So same thing, we go to the next one. The next one, what we need is the smallest, is the highlighter. I want the smallest. I want the even. So I want the smallest and even. So even again is the last place value, which is the ones place. I want an even number, so it's either 0 or 4. Okay, this is what I want you to do. So after that, I want the smallest. Out of all these numbers, digits, I know the smallest is 0, but I cannot start with a 0. So the next smallest, I start with a 4. So this is 4. And if 4 is here, 4 cannot be here. This must be a 0. I'm left with 7 and 9. The second smallest will be 7, followed by 9. So the answer is 4790. So if you do it systematically, this kind of questions are just very straightforward. Okay, so the smallest even number you can get from this is 4790. Okay, the next one. Okay, this is something that I've said many times before. Ask yourself, is it more or is it less? So what happens here? Say it 3 times with me. Blank is more. Blank is more. Blank is more. So the thing you're finding is more. If you want to find something that is more, you have to add to get something more. So all you need to do is just add 1000 to 2974. You get 3974. Okay, because this is more than this. So it's a bigger number, 3974, because you add 1000 to it. So it's not about whether more than or less than, it's really about what you're finding is a bigger or smaller number. So next question, 7305 is less. This is less. This is less. If this is less, this blank that you're finding must be more. So the number you want to find is more. So sometimes if you see the word more, less than here, doesn't mean you minus. This will never tell you anything. You need to know what you're finding is a bigger number or a smaller number. Okay, if it's a bigger number, you add like just now. If it's a smaller number, if it's a smaller number, you have to minus. So this number is less, so this must be more. So all I need to do is to add 100 to 7305, and I get 7405. Okay. Okay. Now we go to number pattern. So again, I see some of you, you did not write, draw the arrow and do the relationship, just give me the answer. So I don't want that, I want to see the relationship. So let's write down the relationship. 3411 to 3311, you realize this is the digit that changed. From here to here, same thing. This is the digit that changed. This is the digit that changed. Okay, let's try. So from 3411 to 3311 is a minus because it's getting smaller. It's minus 100. Let's see if it's correct. 3311 to 3211, again minus 100. 3211 to 3111 is again minus 100. So you realize the pattern is minus 100. So all you need to do, minus 100 from here, 3000 and, okay, let's write it down properly. That will be 3011. And then 3011 minus 100, let's try to do the working. 3011 minus 100, 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0. To regroup, becomes 10. 10 minus 1 give you 9, and then 2, which is correct, which is 2911. So the answer is 3011. Okay, not difficult. Go to the next page. Let's try to finish this page, and let's see the time. If we have enough time, we'll go on to the word problem. All right, so this is quite straightforward. Blank plus 800, blank plus 800, which is here, plus 50 plus 4 will give you 9854. So the missing part is your actually 9000, which is quite obvious. So the answer is 9000. Okay, so this is the tricky one. You might want to highlight this one because this is tricky. 6 sixes, how much is 6 sixes? 6 sixes is 6 times 6. 6 times 6 is actually 36. Maybe I should write it down. 6 times 6 equals 36. Okay, so what does 6 sixes means? 6 times 6, 6 groups of 6, 36. So what is 30? So 36 is 18 plus what? Let's do some simple subtraction here. So I know 6 sixes is 36. So 36 is 18 plus what? So all I need to do, 36 minus 18. Not enough, so I have to regroup. 2 becomes 16. 16 minus 8 give you 8. 2 minus 1 give you 1. So the answer is 18. There's another way also. You know this is 6 sixes. You know 18 is actually 3 sixes. So 6 sixes equals to 3 sixes plus another 3 sixes. So 3 6 give you 18. Alright. So the next one is just your mental sum. 9 times 7, by now you should know it is 63. Okay. Okay. So the next one. Find the sum. Sum you should know it is actually plus. Okay, so whenever we want to find a sum, it's actually add them together. Okay, sum is actually plus 1094 and 3146. So let's do the working here. Okay, this is like section B, so I don't really need you to do the equation. This is the working. I think it's enough, good enough already. So 6 and 4 give me 10. 1 and 4 give you 5. 5 plus 9 give you 14. 1 and 1 give you 2. And 3 and 1 give you 4. So the answer 4240. Right, so let's do the next one. Difference. You should know by now that difference is actually minus. Right. So from difference, for minusing, for subtraction, you need to use the bigger number minus the smaller number. So it's 6,124 minus 2,978. So let's do the working out. 4 not enough to minus 8, so I regroup. This becomes 1. This becomes 14. 14 minus 8 gives you 6. 1 cannot minus 7, so to regroup, this becomes 0. This becomes 11. So 11 minus 7 gives you 4. And then 0 can minus 9, so I regroup. This becomes 5. This becomes 1, which is a 10. So 10 minus 9 gives you 1. 5 minus 2 gives you 3. So the answer is 3,146. Let me just double check the answer. Should be correct. Yeah, correct. That is correct. So now let's go on to question 12. Okay, so fill in the box with the correct digits. Let's try this out. Okay, first one is more difficult than the second one. Or maybe they're around the same. Okay, so let's start. So this is actually a plus. I'm adding the numbers together. So let's work at it in a addition way. So what plus 9 give you 4? I know anything plus 9, it will be more than 10. So there's definitely regrouping involved. So what plus 9 give you 14? 5. Okay, I know 5. 5 plus 9 give me 14. So there's a regrouping 1 over here. And that's why 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 4 give you 9. 9 plus 1 is a 10. So there's 0 there and the regrouping 1. I want to see the regrouping, not just the answer in the box. So I want to see this as well. I want to see this as well. Okay, so 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 3 give you 9. So it's 9,094. Okay, similarly, this one is a minus subtraction. So make sure you are thinking of subtraction. Right, so let's get this on the way. What minus 4 give you 9? I know that this must be more than 10. So go in reverse. 9 plus 4. Okay, 9 plus 4 actually give you 13. But I'm not going to write 13. I'm going to write the 13 outside here. So I know 13 minus 4 give me 9. So there must be some regrouping involved. So this must be a 3. So if there's regrouping involved, means this probably was a 0 when it was regrouped. So 0 minus 5 give you 5 cannot be. There must be a regrouping of a 10 over here. This must be a 10. So the regrouping might have taken place from here, and you know there's not enough here. So most likely you start from here. This is a 6. This became a 10 actually. And then a 10 became a 9, so that there can be a 10 here. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 6 minus 1 is 5. So I would like to see the regrouping being shown as well, not just the answer in the box. Give me a while, let me just check the answer to make sure it's correct. Yep, the left side is correct. What about the right side? Correct. Okay, both are correct. So let's look at the time. Is it too long? Yeah, I think it's too long already. So what happens is that I will stop here. I will go through the word problem in on Monday, and then today you will start on your running revision 2, question 1 to 8 only. All right. So thank you very much for your attention. See you on Monday.